Oh look, Super Mario World. Weird Super Mario World. Alright, let's take a look. That didn't work. Thanks for the good luck, TJB. How you doing? Event de Reznor del 2020 started Cristo Q este nivel si casua del fin del mundo no cream. Alright, well, my translation thing failed to pull the correct thing. Let's see how fast I can type into Google Translate. Evento de Reznor del 2020 si será so you este nivel si casusa del fin del mundo no crean. Reznor Event 2020, it'd be funny if this level was to cause the end of the world. They don't believe. I think is what that means. And according to this, it didn't like that either. It'd be funny if this level cause the end of the world, don't you think? Oh, that makes more sense. Snowy Road. Oh, we got eggs breaking. We have star coins, and bricks, and blue Pokies! Pokey looks good in blue. If you have the flower, keep an eye on the score, and the pen will not make you fly. There are letters of the word extra which are optional. N? I thank you for the translation, Big Brawler. Those are red. You be careful when they're red. I get the feeling those probably will hurt me. They look like computer chips. It's a football? It is not a football. It is most definitely not a football. We have learned it the hard way that that is not a football. There's also only 5 lives. In the event of not being stupid, it's better to be safe than sorry. But I like the event coin. Reminds me very much of Kong from Donkey Kong Countries. Do not land on the Pokey. Do love it when they actually kill the sprites. Said the man who realized it's not going to let him kill the sprite. It was not, in fact, a football. It was not, in fact, fine. Nope. Yeah, but these things happen. Let's get on top of this, because I feel like this is a move. It was not the move. There was nothing down there. Well, you see, sometimes this happens. Bizarrely, collecting the second fire flower gives you a mushroom in your box. I mean, I think the first move of going across the top was in fact the right move. But... oh, wait a second. Yeah, I've run out of ammunition. Okay. Not quite as fiery as I used to be. Guess that makes sense. Pay attention to score. Apparently I was really lucky the first time I did this. Thank goodness for butt sliding. There we go. Coming in with a little bit of momentum was helping. Yeah. Nuts. Nothing up there. Boy, do I love Hammer Bros. Boy, do I love that when there's no power-ups in those things. Has to be a trap of some sort. It was not, in fact, a trap of some sort. Well, I do think we may have peaked the value out of that gag. Oh, I can't get the extra because I didn't have Fire Flower. Or the one extra. It's almost taking a turn for the weird. This water? Most definitely. Did I get a midway? I'm still not sure. I most definitely did not get a midway. Oh my. I already lost my Fire Flower. Just, it's not worth living. I'm gonna guess the pen will not make you fly is supposed to mean that the P meter won't make you fly if you get a cape. There was a period of time where people kind of like experimented with that and kind of decided it wasn't worth doing. There were definitely some weird implementations of it too. Like the one in this Portuguese collab where it kind of like prevented you from having top speed. It was a really odd patch. They changed it out a couple versions later. Not that I miffed or anything that I lost the contest because, or Mystery Monday because of that. My inability to do a specific move without P-speed. Much like everything else in life, it's easier with Fire Flower. Now we wait. And see if this actually delivers unto us a real Fire Flower that we can use. It does. That one jump is a little sketch. Yep, T for me. Oh, you can't enter that. That's an odd oversight. More T for me. There are some levels where you really think that perhaps the person who made it really assumed you would actually keep your power-ups the whole way through. I definitely feel that this level has a bit of that. At least right now. Do want that R, though. Blind fish. It happens. Kind of glad I went and set the lives to a high value. I suspect I might need them. Maybe one of those was a mushroom and I just wasn't paying attention. What else? Spent a little bit of time listening to more of Jingo. Still good. But, not really my cup of tea. It's mostly about sort of a murder mystery, but it's got... Well, that was a terrible way of doing that. Just gonna stay on the computer chip for a moment. Yeah. It's got one of those, like, sort of... It's gonna... the other guys are sort of the fantasy Arabic league. Which is not one of my favorite fantasy tropes. They've been tracking one of the... an alleged murderer by the scent of cloves. Which is kind of weird. Specifically, like, eating a clove. Like, it just happens to be, like, some weird habit. Though it is kind of funny that one of the initial suspects was a fella who has terrible dandruff. Just an odd thing to kind of put in your fantasy, but you know, Terry Pratchett was a strange man. Didn't press up early enough. But it's kind of odd to me that I didn't read many of the earlier Guards books, though I definitely read some of the later ones. Probably because my sisters had them in paperback lying around, as opposed to in any actual, like, oh yes, I want to read this versus that. One of the minor threads is that Nabi, a fellow who's doesn't merely have an ambiguous ethnicity, but an ambiguous humanity, is having women troubles. And I do know from a later book that he eventually resolves them, and it's quite odd. But at least the point that I read up to, he was seeing in the future, he was surrounded by some beautiful women. And even the fortune teller was a bit like, huh, that seems wrong. And so instead of doing the 10 pence prognostication, she does the $10 prognostication after he leaves and discovers that, no, it's going to be hilarious. So I'm rather looking forward to finding out what happens to Nabi and his quest a little bit later. It was a really terrible way to do that. And I'm still small again. I guess I don't get any extra today. Yeah, there's a lot of weird characters in Discworld, just how it goes. Don't run into the other fish. Fish right there. Yeah, that off-screen fish was a problem. Peace, what you say? Oh. Hey, Marble Madness music. I like this. I have regrets. I thought where it was, it might be like a useful item, but no, it was just death. Who could have seen that coming? Still want to get all the extras. I think it's going to be that hard to actually hold on to a power-up for the rest of this. Though admittedly, it costs money to fireball things a little bit annoying in this particular instance, because spin jumping makes it very, very expensive. There was a level in Tenno Boxman where spin jumping at all actually just outright killed you, which is kind of hilarious. Friggin' EA level. Okay, now we wait. Grab that. Down. Go down after that. Go down after T. Mr. T. It's apparently a couple Japanese comedians whose shtick is going around finding tea in everyday life. As in, like, the letter T. How do you get up there? Don't have time to look and think. I guess that's probably it. Oh, I get it. No, I don't think I get it. Definitely need to go faster. I think what I'm supposed to do there is actually, like, ride the bullet bills to get up there. That'd be my guess. I don't think I like my guess, but I think that's my guess. I know like extra coins would get me more ammunition, but that's not appearing to be how it is. Dunk, 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 and doing. It is absolutely worth it to kill a hammer like that. Oh, what else? That was behind the background, oddly enough. Got my tea. I guess that's the thought I didn't quite finish earlier, is like, what am my goal for the time I have before I have to travel again? That's... Yep. This sucks. Paraphrase the scout, this sucks on ice. Not what I wanted to do. It's not really a red piranha plant either. Just oddly colored piranha plant. Weird. Terrible timing. Let's get about Marble Madness. I do like Marble Madness. It's a fun arcade game. It's not quite the same playing it outside of the arcade because you don't get to use the actual trackball controller. But it's, you know, pretty fun for what it is. And the thing about it is it's a really interesting game from a technological perspective. It's not easy. It was not an easy-to-make game. There was a post-mortem on it that the guy who wrote the game, did for GDC years ago. Worth watching if you're curious about interesting technical details. But the idea was that Atari was working on not having every single arcade game being bespoke, as in whole new hardware every single time. And so their plan was to create sort of a more universal system. And Marble Madness was the first game that was going to be on it. But the thing was, he really wanted to make this kind of weird, how to put this, like, you're fighting the controller game was kind of the initial impetus for it. The idea was basically that you would be playing and you would be fighting the trackball. The problem is that it's hard to get, put motors on two parts of a trackball and then subsequently put, like, actual distance readers on the other ones. Something about positioning three things in, something about putting, like, three things there as opposed to two, or four things opposed to three. Something about table legs. I don't really know the exact physics of it. So, had Marble Madness growing up, only ever beat the game once. It's not easy. Especially, like, the NES version and other ones. And the NES one even has, like, bonus stages that are harder. Okay, one more try to get up to the R, and then I'm going to give up on it. Here? I think it's possible. Yeah, I think with this it's possible. I see the land on the, how'd I get to... No, I've lost it because I no longer can scroll upward. There we go. NES was the one you had? Yeah. I still think the trackball makes all the difference. It's just a really cool mechanic. Close. There we go. Come on. Love to know the intended solution to this. Because no part of this feels right. There's no way I can make that jump. Yeah, no part of that felt right, because no part of it was right. Woo, peep. Switch jump. Of course. Another interesting fact about Marble Madness, it is ray traced. All of the tiles were ray traced offline on a mainframe type computer. Shared resource. Done late at night. It took like days to do it too. Just because it was that slow back in the day. Everyone loves blind jumps, it's true. I mean, honestly, I thought that the spot underneath the deadly thing would be safe, but you know, these things happen. At least I'm no longer going to try to get the E. I think I've given up on the E. On the eve of it all. Or the R, I suppose. This part's a lot easier. If I'm not going to bother with any of that. Does make me wonder if this entire level doesn't actually have a midway. Based upon what I've been seeing. But yeah, it was ray traced to make sure all the shadows were correct. And because, you know, you only need so many tiles, you can kind of get away with it. Oh, that's what the point of that guy is. Gotta wake up all the fish. Poison, poison, tasty fish. Right, and there's this odd contraption here that is kind of superfluous. Just to produce this. No more P-switch jump, unfortunately. Don't land in that thing. Okay. Hammer Brothers and blind jumps. Not on my Christmas list. I am not giving you Christmas cards, Hammer Brothers and blind jumps. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm not collecting them anymore. Just so used to doing that as the start of the level. I think I'm just gonna sandbag that one. Say, Livy. But yeah, Crystal Castles is also a really interesting post-mortem. I remember watching that one. It's the best Atari-based bear simulator game of all time. But I think what it just comes down to is I might just be a sucker for trackball games. Like, knob games are okay, but trackball games are definitely more fun. Just when I'm at the arcade, I really actually want, like, a tactile experience as opposed to... Here's a arcade game I could play at home. Admittedly, arcade games have gotten better at home over time because, you know, you have, like, twin sticks and stuff, but still. Now we wait. But an awful lot of the benefits an arcade provides. Not quite as great as they used to be. Pinball machines, of course, are still more awesome than playing virtual pinball. Like, I've tried it, just doesn't work for me. Don't begrudge anybody who enjoys it, but it just doesn't work for me. Need to hold on to my power-up this time. Now we wait. I panic jumped, and that was completely the wrong move. Oh, that was really annoying. Well, at least I got rid of the hammer bro. Cool, I fell into the radish pool. Hooray. They're both fish. Okay, that's a note block. Well, really just a block. I don't trust anything here now. This all started off so very normal and has become so very odd. We'll never know what that was. Kind of okay with that. Oh, nuts. Where can I jump? Well, that worked. My flailing prevented him from living. I'm gonna just wait for them to go. There are hidden eggs. You have to jump to reveal them. The end is near, and the egg is an answer. It's egging me on. What? Hidden eggs? Oh, hello. I think I just hosed myself. See if we can respawn it. Or not. But wait, there's more. Why is there more? I've never seen a level that did not need more like this. Have more. Easter egg hack now? It's a bit late for Easter, but you know. It's an educated egg-dicator. There's a moon up there. I think I'm okay with not getting it. That was just weird. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to run through it again with the box off. Really glad that was solid. Okay. I mean, there's something up there. I just don't feel the need to go up there now. Initially, I wanted the extra, but now I don't think I need any extra. I know what to do with this. Ah, you played that level in Quack Jam. Alright, I think that's it. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Fish indeed. Was it? It was weird. See, how did this one do? It came in number 8 out of 10. I guess I can kind of buy that. I can kind of buy that. It needed a midway. I don't know why there wasn't a midway.